We're going to go through downloading the Dioptra Lite free camera tool app to use for Android. You'll see if you just go into the Google Play Store and type in Dioptra, it's the first thing that pops up. You notice that it's free, so you can just click install. And you're going to need to make sure that you accept each of these so that it can get all the information that we need to collect. It's a pretty quick download if you're on a good connection, and then you'll go ahead and open the app. You'll notice that it's going to ask you to access your camera, location, and storage, so click continue. This is what it's going to look like. And so the app allows us to take photos and stamps our photos not only with the date and time, as you can see in the top left corner, but it also tells us our elevation, longitude and latitude and coordinates. And also at the bottom you'll see that it tells us the cardinal direction we are facing, which is super important when we need to return to a certain location for monitoring our progress on a project. I'm going to click the Preferences app on the bottom right hand of the screen. And we can skip over the first one. We want to just make sure that the location format is in decimal degrees, just like our GPS. We'll keep the UTC for time format. Distance format we want to keep in meters. A lot of these things, I think in fact all of the things you're going to keep the same. This rectangle style, this is just talking about the two lines in the middle that help you keep oriented. So the type 2 is more of a box shape, but I suggest keeping it the regular style. And then we want to make sure these are for sure clicked. The system toolbar, which helps us maintain or keep an eye on the battery, because sometimes these apps can really use the battery on your phone. And then the bearing visibility, which is going to help us make sure our image is level. Great. Now we're going to look at taking an image, and we're not going to worry too much about the bottom portion about cardinal directions, looking directly at due north or due south. You're going to want to do that normally when you're out in the field though. Today I just want to focus on the two radars on the left and right. You're going to want to try to get those as close to 0 as possible by moving your phone up and down, left and right. You can see they're kind of wiggling around a lot, and you want them to get below 1 on each side to get a really level photo. And then you're going to use the top right button that looks like a camera to take the image. The app does not allow us to name the photo, so we're just going to close out of the app and go to our phone's photo gallery. The app might place this photo into a specific album, or it might just show up in your general photos. So here is the one I just took, and we're going to want to edit this to change the name of it so we can have some details of where this picture was taken. And every Android device is going to be set up a little different, but for mine I go up to these 3 dots and go to details. I click edit, and then right here I can click next to JPEG, and it'll allow me to change the name of the photo. And the naming format that we want to use is PP for photo point. This is the first photo point. You want to add the cardinal direction. So we didn't do one, but usually it would be north. And then the site that this photo was taken, which I'm just going to say home. Click save, and then you'll have your data organized.